live life fully while you're here. Experience everything. Take care of yourself and your friends. Have fun, be crazy, be weird. Go out and screw up. You're going to anyway, so you might as well enjoy the process. Take the opportunity to learn from your mistakes, find the cause of your problem and eliminate it. Don't try to be perfect, just be an excellent example of being human. If you can't, you must, and if you must, you can. I've come to believe that all my past failure and frustration were actually laying the foundation for the understandings that have created the new level of living I now enjoy. When you are grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears. Every problem is a gift. Without problems we would not grow. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. It is your decisions, and not your conditions, that determine your destiny. In essence, if we want to direct our lives, we must take control of our consistent actions. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. I believe life is constantly testing us for our level of commitment, and life's greatest rewards are reserved for those who demonstrate a never-ending commitment to act until they achieve. This level of resolve can move mountains, but it must be constant and consistent. As simplistic as this may sound, it is still the common denominator separating those who live their dreams from those who live in regret. People are not lazy, they simply have impotent goals, that is, goals that do not inspire them. Some of the biggest challenges in relationships come from the fact that most people enter a relationship in order to get something. They're trying to find someone who's going to make them feel good. In reality, the only way a relationship will last is if you see your relationship as a place that you go to give, and not a place that you go to take. People who fail focus on what they will have to go through. People who succeed focus on what it will feel like at the end. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Success in life is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is usually the result of experience. Experience is usually the result of bad judgment. Why live an ordinary life, when you can live an extraordinary one? You can't have a plan for your day, till you have a plan for your life. It's not about the goal. It's about growing to become the person that can accomplish that goal. In life, you need either inspiration or desperation. Our beliefs about what we are and what we can be precisely determine what we can be. Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. You become what you do most of the time. If you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of your relationships. We've all heard about people who've exploded beyond the limitations of their conditions to become examples of the unlimited power of the human spirit. You and I can make our lives one of these legendary inspirations, as well, simply by having courage and the awareness that we can control whatever happens in our lives. Although we cannot always control the events in our lives, we can always control our response to them, and the actions we take as a result. If there's anything you're not happy about in your relationships, in your health, in your career, make a decision right now about how you're going to change it immediately. To effectively communicate, we must realize that we are all different in the way we perceive the world and use this understanding as a guide to our communication with others. Success is buried on the other side of rejection. The past does not equal the future. How am I going to live today to create the tomorrow I've committed to? Success is doing what you want to do, when you want, where you want, with whom you want, as much as you want. You can't hit a target if you don't know what it is. If you don't set a baseline standard for what you will accept in life, you'll find it's easy to slip into behaviors and attitudes or a quality of life that's far below what you deserve. It is not what we get, but who we become, what we contribute, that gives meaning to our lives. A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If there's no action, you haven't truly decided. Nothing tastes as good as looking good feels. Enjoy making decisions. You must know that in any moment a decision you make can change the course of your life forever. The very next person you stand behind in line or sit next to on an airplane, the very next phone call you make or receive, the very next movie you see or book you read or page you turn could be the one single thing that causes the floodgates to open, and all of the things that you've been waiting for to fall into place. If you really want your life to be passionate, you need to live with this attitude of expectancy. The secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. If you do that, you're in control of your life. If you don't, life controls you. In life, lots of people know what to do, but few people actually do what they know. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Focus equals feeling. It's not the events of our lives that shape us, but our beliefs as to what those events mean. You are now at a crossroads. This is your opportunity to make the most important decision you will ever make. Forget your past. Who are you now? Who have you decided you really are now? Don't think about who you have been. Who are you now? Who have you decided to become? Make this decision consciously. Make it carefully. Make it powerfully. Many people say, well, I'd love to make a decision like that, but I'm not sure how I could change my life. They're paralyzed by the fear that they don't know exactly how to turn their dreams into reality. And as a result, they never make the decisions that could make their lives into the masterpieces they deserve to be. I'm here to tell you that it's not important initially to know how you're going to create a result. What's important is to decide you will find a way, no matter what. For changes to be of any true value, they've got to be lasting and consistent. Every man dies. Not every man lives. Life is a gift and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. Why not make cheerfulness, outrageousness, playfulness a new priority for yourself? Make feeling good your expectation. You don't have to have a reason to feel good. You're alive. You can feel good for no reason at all. Anytime you sincerely want to make a change, the first thing you must do is to raise your standards. One belief that I've developed to carry me through extremely tough times is simply this: God's delays are not God's denials. There are no real successes without rejection. The more rejection you get, the better you are, the more you've learned, the closer you are to your outcome. If you can handle rejection, you'll learn to get everything you want. 3 decisions that we all control each moment of our lives: what to focus on, what things mean, and what to do in spite of the challenges that may appear to limit us. You shape your perceptions, or someone shapes them for you. You do what you want to do, or you respond to someone else's plan for you. If you don't set a baseline standard for what you will accept in your life, you'll find it's easy to slip into behaviors and attitudes or a quality of life that's far below what you deserve. You need to set and live by these standards no matter what happens in your life. Using the power of decision gives you the capacity to get past any excuse to change any and every part of your life in an instant. Goals are like magnets. They'll attract the things that make them come true. The birth of excellence begins with our awareness that our beliefs are a choice. We usually don't think of it that way, but belief can be a conscious choice. You can choose beliefs that limit you, or you can choose beliefs that support you. The trick is to choose the beliefs that are conducive to success and the results you want, and to discard the ones that hold you back.